My name is Tier Landrum, and I have participated in the class of International Business 3355, and my professor is Kate Wingelneck. And what I've definitely enjoyed about her class is the topic of international business, but as well the study of it. I'm one day hoping to go deeper into the business world in some uh, interesting ways, to say the least. But one of the things that I have enjoyed about her class so much is that she challenged us to dig deeper into our desires. And it caused it to be where I've always been curious about places like Italy. I've always wanted to learn a little bit more about the place. It's so influential when it comes down to the histories of our democracy in this world, the ideas that are behind them. And yeah, they've had their opulences, but it's such a historic place. It's an anchor of our world and our development as into modern society. Like people still make understandings about Rome. The saying is Rome wasn't built in a day because it's such a complicated experimentation on human society. And so the things that I learned about it was obviously about Italy, was places like the differences between the culture, our context or our communications are a bit more low context, direct, and explicit in American, communication styles. While there is this high context, implicit, and very expressive. Our time way that we manage our time orientation, it's very monochromatic, punctual, professionalism. Theirs is polychromatic as well as flexible. And I believe that's because in their world, there's so much more things that are much more important than just business. They depend upon relationships. We depend upon what the cost of doing business is. They look for the depth of conversation because it's family oriented, and it's pretty dope to me. And there's things like that I learned that her class challenged me to do deeper research in, and it made it to where I began to have to see the world through a different lens. See, I've worked in the professional world before. I worked at a variety of different companies. I'm a realtor in real life, and one thing that I'll say is that because I've been part of these classes and been part of this whole experimentation of going through the University of Houston, it's challenged me to see the world in a broader sense. It isn't so much of a right or wrong or a black or white. It's about perspective and understanding why people do the things they do. It's not directly reflective of what happened in the class, but because of this class, I have a broader understanding, and this is how it affected me. I was dealing with classmates who are much younger than me, and I'm just wanting to have a discussion. But sometimes it would feel like I was getting frozen out because I don't know if it was just the way I was talking or the way that I was expressing myself. I wasn't quite sure what it was. But what this type of class has done for me is to help me understand that this world isn't just about the way that I communicate. It's about understanding how my peers, my associates, and people around the world communicate. To where they were telling me the reason why we don't go back and forth, because sometimes we take it as though you're saying something and that's law. And I'm like, no, it's just a theory for me. I'm from a very expressive family. We talk all day and all night. I'm like, no, that's not how we do things. Like when the elder speaks, we get quiet. Because if we don't, it's a sign of disrespect. And so I had to then unfurl my tightly wound imagination of it's either we're together or we're not, we're friends or we're foes. I had to take it and I had to become more curious. I had to start asking more questions, start looking for more ways to open up more doors. This class helped me to be able to understand that the world is a lot bigger than just a single door we walk through. So what I take from this class is, man, just broaden your horizons. Take in as much information as you can, but put it in practice. Speak and wait. And it's okay if you're not right, because sometimes you're not wrong either. Sometimes it's just a lesson to be learned. And I'm very grateful that Professor Wingelnick took the time to interact with us and allow us to interact with her. That's my 5-minute video, and I was hoping I could upload it to YouTube. Thank you, Professor. God bless you.